All right, so right here on the main screen, whoops, we're gonna go up to the settings button in the top right. Okay, controls first thing. Oh, right off the rip, this is a little confusing. You might not see it, but if you see this little green customize HUD button, click on that. This, you can customize everything on your screen, everything. And so what I did is I went around like all these little buttons that are all over the freaking place. Like they're all over the place, right? So any one, when I clicked on it, if it could hide, I hit it. And then I just made them as small as possible. Now just get them out of the way, okay? Just get them out of the way. It's a huge W. Just get them all out of the way. Not that they're going to be there because they're hidden, but now you can kind of see how it's going to look, right? So anyway, you do that. There's a couple you can't, like this one here. I made it as small as I can. I just moved it to the bottom of the screen. Same with this. Like anything, the bottom middle, I kind of left the same. I kind of left all these here the same. I didn't touch anything like this. It can get pretty monotonous. But this guy here, this is the like little pop-up that comes up when you're trying to pick up a gun or looking at stuff on the ground. I had made it as small as I could to kind of look at it, and it's very hard to read what's on the ground. So I kind of made it, you can see that here, about 50%, and I put it right here in the middle kind of. So it kind of hovers up whenever you're looking over a gun. So I like that. It's a W. But again, everything I hid and just put it out of the way. I did make the map a little bit smaller, put it nice up in the corner, and I made it a little bit, 20% visibility. So I could see through it a little bit. You could hide it if you want. I moved the Gulag public event thing just kind of up here to the top. I made the player thing here a little bit smaller, kind of get out of the way, a little less obnoxious. I made these buttons up here, like the chat button smaller, the pause button smaller, just to kind of tighten everything up. I moved the objective contract to less than 50% visibility and kind of tucked it up underneath the players. And then the kill feed, I like the kill feed because I like to see it. You can hide it if you want, but I kind of put it off out of the way. And that's kind of like everything. And then this guy here, I just kept on up at the top. Like I like to know when people are doing good, but I didn't touch anything with the compass or anything like that. I left it the same. One other thing you can do though, is you could do it in multiplayer. I didn't touch multiplayer. I haven't played multiplayer, but you can do that here as well. I did touch on the parachute. There's these big old buttons for the parachute. I just made them small and put them down here in the corner. So now when you're parachuting, it's nice and tiny. Now the caveat here is obviously if you're using controller, these are all controller settings. I probably should have said that at the beginning. These are all settings geared towards a controller player. Spectator, I made this guy a little smaller, but I don't spectate a whole lot. I made these buttons disappear, stuff like that. Whatever you want to do. So you can go down through here and change them how you want to look. So that's first thing, right? That was the first thing I did. Now the rest, again, get yourself a controller. This is crucial. Controller is the way to go. On iPad and iOS, it's difficult to plug in a controller and play. I know there's ways to do it. The way I have captured, I have it in a USB hub. I tried to plug all my controllers in, none of them work. So I'm just using an Xbox One controller, Bluetooth. It's a banger. There is a little bit of, you can tell just a little bit of lag, but it's better than holding the iPad and doing this and all that fun stuff. Okay, so then in the gameplay, I haven't really missed a whole lot in here. I have the auto weapons pickup on because when you land, you want that fucking gun and you want it quick. I did weapon pickup just on the initial slots. I didn't do it by class. Didn't dive through all this. I turned to damage assist off. Loot auto pickup put on. Auto manual I have on. I probably should turn it off. Parachute I put manual so you can get that lower drop into the game. Climb stairs button, I mean, who cares? You don't need it. Auto crouch, I don't know if I've ever come across that. Changed auto equip armor to first. Virtual sticks analog. Sprint to stands on. Camera rotations accelerated. I don't really know. ADS allows for rotation. So I kind of left all this default. Now I will say I did change weapon mount exit delay to short. Weapon trigger auto fire. Let's see if I changed anything else that I know of. I don't think I did. Aim down sights when firing, so it's a custom. Yeah, I don't think I changed anything else. Maybe the sprint dash auto melee. I don't know. I've never seen that. What else? I think that's kind of it. Oh, an invert look. I have invert look here on. That's how I play. I play inverted on my controllers. You may or may not. I don't know. Over here on interface, there's a lot here. Let's see, I put show ammo separated on that. Hit markers are on. Hit marker size, I want it to be small, but it keeps changing on me. It looks like you can change the transparency if you want. Auto sprint lock floating. Change stands merged, fix joysticks off, invert kits. This is all for really interface stuff. So again, not a whole lot changed here. Now sensitivity is where I changed a lot. I was having a real big problem with the accelerated, what do you want to call it? Sensitivity. So you'd be like aim down sight, look, and then it would just, and I could not keep up with it. So first thing I did was I went down here and turned off the ADS sensitivity per zoom. I turned that freaking off, right? I turned it off. I changed this to sensitivity timing to gradual, and then I turned the global ADS sensitivity multiplier down to 1.2. That was like way down on the right. I turned it all the way down to 1.2, and then I moved my sensitivities up to 7 as I progressed through the night. And then the multiplier on the vertical aim assist here, I put to 0.65, and then on the horizontal I put to 50. So I don't know if those are default or not, but that's just kind of where I left it. And that's just where I found a groove. I'm like I said, I'm getting about 10 kills a game. It just depends on if my teammates leave or if I have a squad and all that. And over on graphics, not a whole lot. On the iPad Air, like I said, I'm on high. Can't go to peak. I could go to mid if I want, but I'll just stay on high. I didn't see too much of an issue. Focused on frame rate. You can stream shaders if you want. And then I changed this to uncapped. I have no idea what my frames were, but it was serviceable. And then I have my field of view all the way up to 90. And that's really it. On the audio, I did go ahead and turn Juggernaut music off. I did the menu music off to 0 and the gameplay music down to 0. I wish and I hope soon there's a voice chat volume, because man, the voice chat can get really loud, especially if you're like laying like in a really hot zone. You just hear blah, 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 and you just can't like hear anything else. So there needs to be a voice chat slider here, and that would be great. And then that's really the settings there, bro. Again, get yourself a controller and get to slaying, man. Let's take a look at the KD just to see if it updated here. 3.14, 21 matches played, almost 5 hours, 3 wins. Been playing a lot, grinding, getting into it, learning these settings. But you know, we'll just keep on going. We'll probably be live again tomorrow, so check me out if you haven't over on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Kick, Rumble if you want to come hang out. But I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.